Yeah.
He will, dodges the arrow as well as the leap, so pretty damn good. The rod first on Pudge, nice little torrent, but it's not going to be enough to turn us around. The rod slow, plus the Iron Shell taken away. The first blood will go the way of Valkyrie. Already off to a good start. The hook still holding on to it as Mirana eats a fairy fire, but now German play with a setup into the hook, and Rod should be enough to secure the kill with the slow. Area also in a bit of trouble with CBS, also making rotations. Same for Ixen coming through the river. Cube now being slowed down by the battle.
Okay. Axe kind of going to another lane, but...
And this should be a Deafy on Luft, no leap available just yet. Comboed up, a couple of right clicks here and there. Tries to do what damage he can, but...
Yeah, respectable combo damage with the Starstorm coming through. Gives up about...
Compare that to the Axe. Similar level farm. He gets hooked again. So wow. The second Starfall was the one that finally killed him, but now, well, Pudge should end up dying here to the combos. And 3 heroes, it still takes them quite a while though. And as you said, they already did the damage again. Keeping the Shadow Fiend down is going to be crucial because like this with an Axe who's kind of taking over all the jungle stacks for now. Because he also cannot go to the offlane.
A lot of trouble in the bottom lane. You could see Cube did come down looking for the hook to save his Darkseer, but that was a little bit off the mark. Rather unfortunate, but now Cube could be in a bit of trouble as Ara and Ixen come through. This could be a very dead Pudge. Yep, they come in with haha. They're just chunking him down. 4 heroes now on this Pudge. Can he get the deny? No! They mana void him, keeping the vision with the illusions chasing him down.
This point, but as we say that, smoke rotation is there. X, but Fate's Edict comes out, dodging some of that magic damage. CBS is still there with a follow-up and some pure damage, plus a dunk. They'll get the Oracle, but they'll have the ultimate going. Is still not too much damage coming out. This is the hook into a call this time around. Spins are there, Cube is in a lot of trouble. He actually just gets dunked. 9T has to jump out, but he gets caught for disruption and another dunk. That was questionable, to say the least.
Yeah. I really like a lot of the time carries.
Oh, that's a hook across the river here to find GH.GOD again. Oh man, he does not have a good time this game for sure.
I'm telling you, this is what the Pudge does. I mean, you find
it just stops, right? You're gonna explode if you then get more space, like 10-15 minutes. All of a sudden you have meta style plus oh god.
Alright, so here's the thing that I think Valkyrie need to kind of prioritize right now. They just used a Dismember in the mid lane. In 30 seconds, they'll have it up again. This is a timing that I think they need to make a gank happen on Anti-Mage. In fact, usually as soon as Pudge hits level 6, that's when you go for the Anti-Mage.
Okay.
But, oh god,
GH.GOD just gets point blank hit with the arrow. He almost dies again. Not quite get enough damage in. Disruption as this leap comes out. 90. Coming in as well, still get damage off, but what cost? CBS looking to try and trade 2 for 1 so far. The axe back onto who was that? It was 90. Doesn't quite hit the torrent though. A Cube just poking and prodding with a hook still. Does have another Soul Ring attempt available. CBS not exactly target that he wants to go for. Now gets called, but there's help available. And Xaxa comes in, pops the mana void on the Oracle, taking him out of the fight. Now Ixen. Well, it's kind of locked out away from the rest of his team. CBS needs to come in with a Blink Dagger, but he's very low health himself. Tries to go for it, only gets Cube. Xaxa comes in to try and help. Not a lot of mana left on the side of Valkyrie. There's plenty for CBS to get another dunk off. They try and chase him down. Will miss the pounce. A couple of right clicks plus the Q, the Dark Pact. Will finish him off, but they're not quite done just yet here. Xaxa still looking for Scabo, knowing that the mana void's on cooldown. GH.GOD doesn't have a Yule Scepter or anything of the sort just yet. Nothing to cancel the TP, so just gets it out. Actually,
Luft and 90, they're going in for God again. They get another kill.
Oh wow, it just doesn't stop here for them, does it? GH.GOD. 1-6-1 on the Shadow Fiend. 90 will be the trade up now.
Yep. Which
is a great kill here. It goes to the Shadow Demon instead of the Anti-Mage. Oh god, speaking of Shadow Demon, gets hooked off. Taking some of that gold away immediately. Nice little boat here onto 2. Looks like
Slark ran out of mana in that fight. They all just, at the one point, couldn't do anything more, and now the hook on the god again!
This... I was just watching a replay here, because this has happened
when Cube goes in for Ixen, there is going to be a boat that keeps him alive for a little bit of time, but not quite enough, as they've got enough damage to bring him down.
And also find CBS here to commit the wall to surge on the Axe Illusion. And 90 just
a lot of Valkyrie's time right now, Cube. Another hook has no mana for it and no soul ring either, but the leash catches, and finally they bring the red guy down.
That was the walk around here, essentially. I would cross half the map before he finally dies, so hey. Valkyrie still get what they were looking for, might get something else now. Shadow Demon and GH.GOD caught with a vacuum. Meanwhile, Ixen, the target for Cube and the backlines. Now Scabo actually being slowed down. It's 19 looking to try and go for a target. GH.GOD faking out the ultimate just to prevent that from happening. But now Xaxaxaxa comes in, feels the need to try and help out his team. Nice little Fate's Edict to prevent that damage from coming out. Now he's forced to blink away. The hook will miss him. Now Valkyrie slowly but surely starting to bleed health points, with Shadow Demon still being around, spamming that Shadow Poison. GH.GOD getting a couple of raises and right clicks in, but doesn't seem like they're too scared here. Another vacuum comes out. Now CBS back from dead. Hook after the arrow here, taken out of the fight, out of the thick of it immediately. Don't quite have enough damage to bring down his tanky axe though. And now Valkyrie's starting to run low on mana again. We've seen this again, but there, mana boots come out, brings them all back up in the fighting shape. GH.GOD still looking for the raises, can't quite find him. CBS tries to counter initiate. He will fall. Shadow Demon also ended up going down earlier. This fight, another one of those that will not end. 90 still sitting in front lines, has his ultimate available. Another hook finds GH.GOD so often already in this game. And then
that was a hook
the
through the
left
wall
for
too,
Murana
so
to be
two sources of damage.
What is going on in this game? It's just Valkyrie once again just outplaying E-lab. Is this punch pick just too much for them to handle?
Well, the thing about Valkyrie's lineup right now, bunch of low, haha. He doesn't die here unless they get the aerial follow-up. Yeah, they got it. Okay. He'll go down. But the thing about E-lab's or Valkyrie's lineup right now is they have a whole meters offering. And that, even though it's not bad, he's doing a fantastic job at keeping himself ahead of the curve.
GH.GOD.
It's still not where you want to be.
Dodges the hook, but doesn't end up mattering. Just gets run down by the punch time and time and time again. Wouldn't really blame him if he was still a bit right now. Axe finds the call. False promise just a little bit too late. Last bit putting him still in that range.
Meantime, top lane.
Oof, might be in trouble. CBS can go for the call now, forcing out that. He just has to. He has to get in range for Luft to actually get the right click off. Have the sentry now, and the dust as the Moonlit Shadow ends. A lot of fade. Once again, another one of these kills. Much more important than
it's going to be. They're going to keep up and try to make actual fights happen, not these kind of one-on-one skirmishes. But they do go in for another hook. They find Ixen on his own high ground, and they'll bring him down.
It's so frustrating to play against, especially if you don't have the vision. That's
that person's dead.
Pretty much.
So they've got to be very careful not to give up the hook. And Cube blinks forward. This time they find Ara, and
case in point, there it is. Blink hook. They do lose Luft though at the same time in the bottom lane.
Yep.
There's still a chance.
Playing this one
pretty well. Call now. Jump play caught with it. The hook, the safety hook out. GH got caught under the sentry ward. The Inver's not really helping him out. False promise, but Slug's own ultimate, making sure that he stays alive. Gets a bounce off the CBS here, going in deep without an Aegis anything. The hook will miss. CBS quite tanky and now defensive disruption. But 90's got a lot of essence shift stacks, not enough to really continue the charge as he's out of survivability, barely being kept alive by the Oracle again. The soul catch on top of him, but now Cube, well, he still has all of his health points. Comes in with a blink dismember.
Well, Valkyrie are getting, I won't say desperate. He's got a Shadow Blade. He's going to go for the TP out, but yeah.
No.
The wall, a little overkill there, I think. Especially considering any illusion he gets from that.
That's Murana, Aegis on the Slug, plus the Basher, and there we go, another fresh meat. Bolt comes in though, they're turning this around with the Mana Void. And the dunk here. 2 heroes down, so nicely baited out. With the anti-mage, the only one showing up here.
And they know where GH.GOD is, but he's going to walk away with this Shadow Blade and have plenty of time to spare to move into the trees. So they have no idea where he is exactly. And this, again, it's just mobility for Valkyrie. Exploiting one of the key weaknesses in Valkyrie's draft with this Pudge.
Well, they did get the Shadow Demon, but now Luft is out of mana. Axe will fall on the top lane, still sticking around too long. German player pops the false promise on top of himself. Should be oh, the region, you can start the region, he does it. And that means that he will pop, and now Luft out of mana still. All of a sudden it's 4 heroes down, only for 2 on the side of E-lab. Very much favored to the Radiant side now, considering how far behind they actually are.
Oh yeah,
So,
that was a key
that is-
turnaround fight there. Bigger objectives and try to end this game because Haha is still a very,
Top lane
very
now,
tough
though.
hero to play against.
Xaxa, you went in confident on the slog, but now reinforcements are there. He does not get the blink off cancelled by the vacuum.
Yep, very big kill. No buyback for that anti-mage too.
That Hex on the docks.
Call.
Oh
can
no,
hook
not
them way out of
again!
position.
GH.GOD gets a Shadow Blade off, vacuum back into the arrow. CBS still gets a call, and they do get the dunk to at least claim the Aegis. The Axe back again. Still lost Shadow Fiend. Gonna be the supports to just be annoying enough to really do what they need to do, but Ixon gets hooked outside of his base. That's the third one down. It's only Area and CBS, but I don't think they can really stop this from happening. Should be a dead tier 3, especially with Cube just continuing to go for these quick blinks. CBS trying to do what he can. False Promise will stop the initiation. The vacuum out into the Dismember. It's just full desperation mode, just throwing bodies at Valkyrie for them to take instead of the tier 3. It's unsuccessful. The Lift comes out. Shadow Demon's still there with the spam, but the hook just landing one after the other. Xaxa, he cannot find the big mana void to turn the tides. Illusion is still doing some work on the Scabo. He might find that kill. But at what cost?
I mean, they can't get the racks here. 9T is still alive, but multiple TPs now come in. GH.GOD's there. They've got Haha moving on in. And this time, though, when the battle with the anti-mage down is done.
The mage gets a bash, will secure the kill on German player. GH.GOD still alive despite the hook. Now 9T is being axed up into the air onto CBS here, but the boat comes out to defend the disruption. Boat will keep the rest of Valkyrie away, do a lot of damage here. 9T in the front line, nice to vacuum into the wall to turn us around. But no one quite dead off of that. Slark will still end up dying, and this is a great fight for E-lab already if they can turn it into some more. Xaxa looking for targets in the back. Scabo, he's burning away all the mana and the big mana void to claim a double kill there. Pudge will clean up CBS in the backlines, but I don't think they care too much, especially with Anti-Mage turning this double into a triple kill with another blink. That's a gem on the deck as well. Ixon surviving the solo deal somehow. He's walking away with 20 health points, claiming that one for himself. All of a sudden, E-lab, they're back into this game. That's another 3-4k gold swing. Late game damage dealer by any means. Now the Pudge, it is. Abyssal Blade comes out. CBS there with a follow-up, despite the Moonlight Shadow. Now the vacuum wall on absolutely everybody, but there's no follow-up. Scabo just has to run away straight off the bat. And Scabo, he still gets X back and caught out, so... Valkyrie, they're bleeding more and more. Maybe the
gem on E-lab.
GH.GOD taking a lot of damage here. Luft gets the leap out. Meanwhile, back there... wait, I don't know what's going on here. They got the Konga, which is great, to the slug. Now they're on the run here, they cancel the TP on Shadow Demon as well, so this one with Valkyrie find a good angle to go in, despite Luft being in a bit of a compromising position there. Need to have Pudge there with his member, obviously, just to try and lock him down long enough. Even then, if this does get the BKB off, not sure if they have enough damage here unless Slug already stacked up some Mastership.
Luft gets picked off again.
Oh god, no. That's a gem again. Back on the deck here.
Moving in. He's got the Manta style, goes straight in for German player. Now on Scabo. 90's there trying to fight, but that mana void coming through. Scabo's still alive. His own illusion of the anti-mage seemed to be doing a little bit of work there, but Valkyries stay alive through and through. Unfortunately, Cube now goes down, looking for 2 very low heroes and killing neither of them. And now the Roshan attempt is pretty much inert.
Oh, 9T walks right into the boat. Xaxaxaxa's there, but he cannot actually attack for a while thanks to the Fate's Edict. And now 9T, carry versus carry here, but one has a Manta, the other doesn't. He just has to leap up. But up to the high ground, they will see him there with the Shadow Poison. 9T will be the sacrifice here. Oh, Willie, yeah, he's trying to do his best with the Purge off on the Abyssal Blade, but still, they get it.
Fight. They're going to get the arrow in. They find Haha. He does have the Aegis Immortality. I don't think they get this kill, but they're certainly going to put a number on his damage pool here as they go in for the Dismember now. The boat's there, and the turnaround coming out from the E-lab.
9 pops the ultimate on cover of the False Promise. Xaxa looks for another target, finds the Pudge instead with the Mana Void. And 90, well, he can re-engage now, perhaps with the Invis. Anti-mage dropping low, but once again, you said it. It's just the Aegis of Immortality. Shadow Fiend just with a gem in their hands, being very much safer to go for the Shadow Blade plays. And now he's turning into that big Braid Boss now with the BKB. They find 19 inside, no more man to play with here. They missed the dunk, but they're still gonna get the kill. It's going from bad to worse here. E-lab.
Have to give up this Rax, and they better hope that E-lab do not go for more. They've got the pledge there waiting to hook in. They bring in CBS. Can they get this kill? They have to kill him fast. They will do so. Haha moves in with the BKB, looking for Scabo. This could be a nice one to get, but the false promise.
He comes back, and this is the cue for E-lab to leave. Anti-mage actually on high ground here. They get a hook onto Ixen. That will be the sacrifice. And they get Axa here. They actually hit him with the arrow. It's only short range, but the Hex is there. Follow up from Scabo after the blink. 90 with the Abyssal, and they get the Anti-mage a second time. Valkyrie getting a bit of a break here after bleeding. So just rely on his innate skill set to try and do what he can. Axe now into GH.GOD, trying to go for something. Couple of right clicks here. 90 caught by the false promise. CBS, he was not the one Axe, so he will fall thanks to Dismember. Another gem on the deck here, but the combo is there from the boat, securing that. So Shadow Demon comes to a potential Requiem of Souls, but this get cancelled. GH.GOD with a Hex now might be in trouble. Pops the BKB just to walk out, but there's enough space for the Anti-mage to finish up the Axe. Finish up the Pudge here as the Axe bought back to rejoin this fight. CBS looking for the lockdown. Also 90 can't quite find him here, but they keep track of him. They do get the vision. They do get those drops. She into the call, and that's a slot going down. What a game. Now TP comes in after Scabo goes for the initiation. There's some help coming in though for GH.GOD as well, but the creep gets... No, never mind, it does not get cancelled. CBS, he continues and finishes the teleport. Not enough to keep his buddy safe though. Does not find the right call.
CBS, he still has a Gem of True Sight. This is not quite the greatest
Scabo.
Moonlight Shadow, I think, as Scabo, he could get caught out and killed here, but they'll hook in, they'll find Ixen. There is no real support to keep him alive, so he'll go down. That's Shadow Fiend and Kunkka down without buyback. If Valkyrie keep hunting...
Be enough to Blinken from Cube to TP out, but Dismember obviously enough to cancel that. Scabo looking for the creep build to get rid of it before the TP comes in. So GH.GOD isolated. Left to his own devices up against 5 heroes on the bottom lane. Exactly kind of thing. You just right click the slack down. Right. Burn away all his mana, and then all of a sudden he's not as scary anymore. But now, this is it. They find Cube instead. Also a nice little pick off to start the fight and chase Valkyrie away. I find something else.
This is why
the
Kunkka
backlines
sucks.
does have another silver in a couple of seconds. Xaxa finds it. Finds the blink. It is the ultimate. Oh, the call will miss. He's still in a rough spot here. Doesn't have the invis anymore. Just tries to fight. He has to, but he doesn't have his team anymore. This is what we were just talking about. Does have buyback, might have to use it as E-lab is in a decent position. Well, that Dismember not on the right target here. Cube got duped, to say the least, and so does 90. Controlled up in the middle of that fight. Tries to stay alive here with the help of the Oracle. Will be able to do so. Nice little vacuum in the backlines from Scabo. Doesn't quite get the wall off in time though. That'll be an effective as Xaxa just chips away at him. He also has double damage rune going. So, that is Ice Rock saying, hey guys, take this fight if you please around the Roche Pit. It's gonna be Darkseer going down, no combo available for him. They can...
Who's the only real source of damage on the anti-mage.
They were smoked out. They find Scabo on the side. He'll be brought down immediately. Cube unable to really go for any sort of safe play. Trying to find someone on the back here. Goes for the hook, but slowed down. The rest of E-lab is ready to bring it down. And he does not have buyback. Everyone else does on the side of Valkyrie, apart from the Slark and the Pudge. But I feel like it's going to be too late. They're gonna have to pull out the fight of their lives right now with the vacuum wall. Arrow lands on Anti-Mage. That's a good start, but he's so tanky. GH.GOD pops the BKB and the Requiem of Souls just to zone him out. 90 sitting back here trying to go for the kill. He might find it, but meanwhile the rest of his team is being chopped away at Luft. Barely being able to keep it alive as the Oracle comes in as well. And 90, well, the fight is going and going. The Aegis is popped. Xaxa going for target after target. Mirana bites back immediately. 19 now. Next one on the list, unable to get out of this, so no more damage output from him. It's gonna be a Luft, German play and Scabo to make something happen, but no more vacuum wall available. Oracle goes down again. Buyback on Kunkka and a GG is called. E-lab take game number 2 here. with a great comeback here after a 14k net worth disadvantage.
My god. If anyone ever tells you that Axe doesn't Slark, slap them upside the face. Every single